Welcome back to another episode of Ready, Set, Spread. I know you guys missed us last week. I was on a little hiatus. Game Time sent me out to Napa to drink some wine on the company dime. So, I was unavailable to record. I know you missed our picks, and I know you guys probably didn't win as much money as you would have if you would have listened to us. But we're back, we're fresher, we're better than ever. And we got Thursday night football with my boys team going head to head with the Cardinals in AZ. Wake up, crackheads. We got a 2.5 point spread. The Cardinals are favored?
Yeah, the Cardinals are favored. 2.5.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah. I mean, they're both same record, so I don't know how much disrespect is going into that. We got some people back for Arizona. We're losing some people for the Saints, so I think it's a fair line. I'm worried about this game. I'm worried about the Cardinals, to be honest. I'm getting vulnerable with you guys right now.
What's the record of the Saints right now?
Both teams are 2-4.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
There's still time to flip it around. I feel like who's first in the NFC South?
It's a toss-up. The division's not doing so great, but I'd say the Bucks.
And they're 3-3. You're right there in it. And the Falcons are 3-3 also.
Yeah, so I mean we're trying to inch our way in those, but we're losing people. Lot of injuries. Michael Thomas again.
Kamara's guilty. Kamara's guilty.
Actually, Kamara's not guilty, because I was in Vegas the giant that he has intentionally beat somebody. I was that person. He didn't even hit me that hard. I went back to the court. I told them, hey, it was like play fighting. I told him to hit me, and he did it. People videotaped.
You told him to beat you, you mean?
I told him to hit me.
Beat you up good.
Yeah.
Beat it up.
It was a good luck charm. I was getting on the craps table, and I wanted to win big. So I said, hit me across the face. People took it out of context. He didn't hit me that hard. They should
hit me on the head.
They should pull the case.
Pull the case. All right. Well, you're missing guys, it sounds like, but I got a big cue for you, actually. I know you're a huge Saints fan, and it's kind of relevant to this game. If you could, would you trade out your starting quarterback, Taysom Hill? We all know he should be the starter, for another legendary BYQB, such as Steve Young or Zach Wilson. Would you do it?
For prime Steve Young?
Oh, shit. Would you do it?
For prime Steve Young?
Sorry, I got a phone call. Wait. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I can hear you now. Sorry. I missed everything you said.
I said a prime Steve Young?
Prime Steve Young.
Then yes, I would take a prime Steve Young.
Over Taysom Hill, your boy?
Yes.
That guy's a playmaker, though.
He does, and he's better when he's not the starter, so I don't think he should be the starter.
But when they put him in, like emergency QB, he balls.
Exactly. That's his best. He does the best when he's just like a tight end on the field that like rotates the quarterback. But when they say Taysom Hill, we're going to run through that tunnel, you're starting the game for us.
Trash.
Do very well. Yeah.
Because the team has like a full week to prepare and they just can't do it.
Yeah, I think he's. It's crazy because when he gets the ball in those like QB draws, they know he's getting the ball and he still runs over people like super easily.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know if it's like a game planning issue, but he just likes to be a role guy. I think he's a role player.
So is Famous Jameis starting this game?
I don't know. Jameis was limited in practice all week, back and ankle. He's a soldier. I don't know if anybody knows this, but yeah, Jameis is a soldier.
Mama didn't raise no bitch.
Yeah.
I see you.
God sends his biggest battles to his strongest soldiers, and that's right. That's what Jameis is going through right now. Andy Dalton, another soldier. We have two soldiers on the team.
Yep.
He was also limited in practice, so I mean we're in shambles at quarterback. Marshawn Lattimore is out for this game. Michael Thomas is out. Jarvis Landry's out. Big Booty Pete's out. We are we are down players. We're down a lot of players. So, I mean, it could be a good game. It's a Thursday night game. Prime games are trash. Hasn't like every prime game been like
It's
the
been
worst
bad,
game?
but I feel like this one's gonna be good because the Cardinals are down some guys too. They don't have
Marquise Brown's out.
Marquise Brown, Hollywood Brown. D Hop's supposed to be coming back soon.
He wants to play, but I mean, who doesn't want to play? I feel like you just say that.
I'm sure he's in great shape. Um, they got a photo of D Hop right here. I feel like he's playing. Let's see.
I saw an article that says he wants to play, which could mean anything.
They officially activated DeAndre Hopkins on Monday from his 6-game suspension for violating the league's performance enhancing drug policy. So I think D Hop's going to be back this week. So, you lose Marquise Brown, you start D Hop, and you got Rondale Moore still. And then they have
Robbie
Moore.
Anderson in trade.
Oh, no, not Robbie Anderson, excuse me. Not Moore. Yeah.
We're getting Olave back though. Olave said he will be playing, so
Yeah, like he did get thrown around in the end zone when he got a concussion and all, but he should be back this week. That was not a big deal.
yeah. But I don't know. This one's tough. Statistically, based off of our gambling knowledge, the
Right.
better bet to take in this one would be Cardinals -2.5, because games are decided by a field goal.
Yeah.
So if this game ends a field goal deep, then the better bet would be the Cardinals.
Yeah, for my strategy on gambling, I go head coach, and both these head coaches are pretty not great. Their track record really doesn't speak very well. But I would say Cliff Kingsbury doesn't make that many in-game errors. It's just there's no like scheme in the offense in general without DeAndre Hopkins. So I would say I would take the Cardinals -2.5 also, and just because of that, quarterback and head coach. I just like Kyler Murray more. I know he's just a gamer and he's not a scheme guy, and Cliff Kingsbury's not going to blow this game. So I'm going to take the Cardinals -2.5, lock it, pop it, drop it, and make it rain.
Yeah, this is the first time I haven't picked the Saints to cover. So when we're in dark days when that happens.
The Cardinals do struggle at home though, in home games.
Yeah.
They don't win too many of those.
Yeah, I would take the Cardinals if I was betting on this game. But
yeah.
I prefer just not to bet against my. You know what I should do?
You should bet against your team because
you're right. I'm betting on the Cardinals because regardless, I'll be happy.
Exactly. Like, what if you'll be emotionally happy if your team wins, but you'll be financially happy if your team loses and emotionally sad, obviously. But
I could make myself double sad. I could make myself double sad if I parlay it with an under, and then the over hits. Should I do that?
Yes. You like to feel extremes of both, because you're such a calm, cool, collected guy that I feel like you need to get high or low.
I feel like I should bet on the Cardinals on the under because if the opposite happens, the Saints on the over, then I'll be really happy because they won and it was a high-scoring game, which made it exciting.
Agreed.
Yeah?
Yeah. I kind of zoned out somewhere in the middle there.
Does that make sense?
No.
How does that not make sense?
It didn't make sense.
If I bet the Cardinals to cover on the under and that hits, then I win. But if the opposite happens and the Saints win and maybe the over hits, then I'll be excited because the Saints won and it was a high-scoring game, which made it exciting.
There's no way it's going to be a high-scoring game. There's no. It's got to be. What's the over/under on this game? It's got to be like
43.5.
That's terrible. I'd probably lock that now. 43.5. I don't think the Saints are putting on any points. Like I think it's gonna be a slugfest. Like no one's gonna put points up. I think it's gonna be 7. It's gonna be 14. It's gonna be 14-17 final score.
You should lock that in. You can lock in a bet where you choose the exact score. Some guy won like $15,000 over the weekend. He put like $15 down, and he
Speaking of
called me.
guys, oh, I mean, Tony Romo did it on live TV when he talked about the Chiefs and the Bills game. He's
He
like,
called
"This
me.
is going to be a 24-20 type of game. Final score 24-20 Bills." It was insane.
Dude, Romo's banging the script writers for sure.
He's got to be, dude. Uh, whoa, what was that?
Fly, I almost caught it.
He's banging Cynthia Freeland.
You think she
That's
has-
our headline on our YouTube video. Tony
Wait.
Romo is banging Cynthia Freeland.
Do we have Cynthia in the studio today?
She could be here.
Let's get her on. Let's ask her about a few more games.
Let me look for her. One sec. Let me find her.
Back underneath the desk.
I know. Oh, I found her. She's under my bed. Come here,
Alright,
Cynthia.
Cynthia, we've missed you. It's been since our second episode that we've had you on. You were an amazing guest. I went in the comments. People couldn't stop talking about you. Oh, Cynthia, are you going emo for this Halloween? What is this? Look.
I dyed it blue for my costume this Halloween coming up. I'm going to San Fran and partying it up with my girls and my
Oh, nice.
gay friends.
He's gonna les out.
Well, my gay friends are obviously dudes because, you know, I'm Cynthia Freeland. I don't hook up with anybody but Tony Romo. I sold the script to him for this
Yeah.
this vajayjay.
All right, Cynthia. I'm gonna ask you a few games, and I just want to hear your analytics on it.
Sure. I've been crunching numbers all day. I'm ready to give it to you.
Okay. So let's go over Green Bay Packers and the Washington Commanders. Green Bay Packers are favored -4.5 on this game. They had a terrible game against the Giants. Commanders are out Carson Wentz, I believe. So do you think this line is a good spread, or what are you thinking?
Well, if you crunch the numbers from last year, you would know that Taylor Heineke had his best game ever against the Packers last year. He's not a bad quarterback. I think he could, potentially cover the spread. He covered the spread last year, so this is the year that you might do it again.
Wow, that's actually some good insight.
Yeah.
Cynthia. All right, let's do two more games because that was an amazing take.
Sure.
I think that if we had you do a couple more, like you'd make everybody millions of dollars.
Yeah. Ask me if I'm fucking Tony Romo because I am.
We'll have to get Tony on to verify this because I don't want to slander his name. Even though it's not slander, you have a nice vajayjay. I just don't want to slander you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
It's pristine.
It's pristine. Yeah, you keep it
Yeah,
in
I
check.
get sugared. It's definitely shorter than this flow.
Okay, so we have Tua coming back this week, and they're playing the Steelers. Dolphins are favored by 7 points. What do you think about this? Kenny Pickett probably not playing, right? Because of concussion.
Well, I'm predicting that Tua Tagovailoa is going to get another concussion because if you look at his height to weight ratio, he'll probably get thrown down again by Cameron Hayward, and that's possible.
Possible.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take Kenny Pickett on this one. I think he's gonna come through.
7.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Good things happen in 3. So, or bad things, I mean, or good.
Hey,
So this third concussion could be good or bad. We don't know.
you know this for JJ's clean, bruh. I only hit A1s.
Yeah, you only have to clean it out after the third time, huh?
Third time. I only sugar down there. I don't douche.
All right. Final game, Cynthia, before Crispy comes back. Because,
Yeah.
Because I know you're a busy woman, and you
Oh, yeah.
you and Tony gotta get out tonight.
We got a
because,
date tonight.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's Taco Wednesday.
Taco Wednesday. We have to write scripts tonight
Yeah.
for Sunday.
All right. So the final game that we're gonna go over, a lot of money is on this game, money line for the Cowboys, but it's Cowboys versus the Lions. What are you thinking? Do you think Cowboys or Lions can cover that 7-point spread?
The Lions or the Cowboys are favored by 7,
Cowboys are favored by 7 because
and they're
Dak
at home.
Prescott's coming back, and they're at home.
This is a tasty game. Romo and I always talk about the Cowboys, except I'm his cowgirl.
Reverse.
But I'm gonna take the Lions in this one because Jared Goff is he's just a gamer. Like he's a good player. He's just been having a rough one against the Patriots. But this is his comeback game. This is it right here. I got Jared Goff, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Reynolds having a great game. Jamal Williams is going to get in the end zone. I feel like the grit is back. I think they're going to put one on for their coach, Campbell. I just love hard nuts.
Cynthia, your voice is getting deeper. What happened?
I love hard nuts.
Do you think Dak Prescott will end the winning boat train? Because now that he's back, you think Cooper Rush was the right pick for the Cowboys?
I'm gonna have to crunch my numbers with Jerry Jones on this one. I think Jerry knows best. Jerry would know. Yeah, I think if Dak's ready to play and he can practice, he's gonna play. I think Dak is a better QB, but Rush will be a solid backup for years to come. I hope he has a career like Chase Daniel. He's been in the studio a lot lately. Have you seen Chase Daniel on NFL Network? He's like trying to take my job. He's crunching numbers. Animal. I hope he plays another few years on the Chargers as backup because I can't lose my job.
You can't lose your job.
I can't get stuck with Romo.
No, because everybody loves you down there for certain reasons, and I think that you won't lose your job, Cynthia. You should feel pretty confident.
Because I'm good at math.
Yeah, you're really good at math. You have other valuable skills that happen off camera that people just don't see. It's behind the scenes stuff, and we don't want to criticize your behind the scenes stuff because that's the money maker for you.
Oh, shout out to this guy named Trent Thomas, by the way. I forgot. I think he beat me in a bet, but I don't want to give any more details than that.
Shout out Trent. All right, Cynthia. Thanks for coming, Crispy. We'll have Crispy back in the studio.
So, guys.
Hey, Crispy. I think you missed it. Cynthia was awesome. She had some awesome takes. That one that she had on the Heineke talk. That was some alpha that she just released to all the fans.
What'd she say? I missed it.
Just that, Heineke is just goated against the Packers. And that's when he balls out hard as fuck. So you should definitely take the Commanders to cover that nice spread.
That's a hot take.
Hot take, but a good one. I like that one.
Cynthia's a babe. Sexy. Fuck.
Yeah, even in the blue hair, she looks great.
Yeah. She's I think she told me she was dyeing it, right? For like costumes.
No, she said she was not doing it for costumes. She said that she was doing it because she was in some nudie flick later tonight, where it just involved like a lot of other like.
Tony Romo likes blue.
Yeah. It was her cowgirl blue hair.
I respect it.
It had nothing to do with Halloween.
Cynthia, you dirty dog.
Lying to you.
All right. Well, thanks guys for listening to another episode of Ready Set Spread. I think we can both agree. Lock the Cardinals -2.5, and the under.
Let's not say it with pride. We'll say it with lock the Cardinals 2.5.
Lock the Cardinals 2.5. Now.
Yeah.
It's gonna win no matter what.
Yep.
That hurt you, huh?
Yeah, a little bit, but I'll survive.
Hey, if I bet against my team all the time, bro. Whenever the Chargers play the Patriots, I literally hammer the Patriots.
We're hedging
every
our
time.
happiness. We're hedging our happiness. That's all it is.
That's how I make real money. You know your team best.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you know when they're going to lose. And the fact that you said the Cardinals are going to win feels like a lock to me.
Amen.
All right, thanks guys for listening. We'll see you guys in a couple days with our Sunday picks and our Monday picks. But for now, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and we'll see you in a few days. Later, fellas. See you, Bernie.
Good dog.